Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Beads, Boxes, and Beyond. I want to do a real quick flip through of my newest journal. This one is a bicycle themed journal. Inside of it I have an awful lot of old ads from the Sears Roebuck and Company catalog and articles and pictures from an old Popular Mechanics magazine. There are 7 signatures in here. Each signature has a tab. If you categorize your journals, you can write a topic on each one of the tags. Both sides of them are empty for you to write on if you'd like. Like I said, 7 signatures. All the signatures are sewn in. Front cover. This is from a calendar that I got quite a few years ago, and it had all these really neat superimposed pictures on what are this dictionary papers. So there's that one on the front and this big wheel on the back. So let's take a quick look through here, and this will be on Etsy for sale as soon as it gets downloaded. So inside the front cover I have a pocket with an old ad from the Sears and Roebuck Company, and in addition to my business card, here's another ad. Some of these are going to be plain on the back for you to do whatever you want, and others will have lines for you to write on if you'd like to use those for note-taking. A place for you to title your book. And this right here is a vintage photo of an old gentleman on his bicycle that I got at the antique store. This picture happened to be torn out of somebody's scrapbook, so the back of the picture was in pretty bad condition. So I double matted, and mounted it on cardstock. And you can write on the back of that if you'd like. You can do whatever you want with it. If you don't like it, you can take it out. But the theme, like I said, is bicycling. Here's a tuck spot with a repurposed tag. And on my papers are coffee stained and walnut stained, and there's a little bit of a difference in the colors of the papers when you look at them individually. Here's an ad for old petals. Center of the signature I have envelopes, and each of the envelopes are covered with a collage work of ads and ephemera that has to do with vintage and cycling. And inside each one I have a card. This one you can actually use for a postcard. And I took that back in there. Ad for a saddle. Another tuck spot. And this is one of the articles or ads that I got out of the Popular Mechanics for, that newspaper delivery kid in your family that people don't have anymore. Really cool idea on how to attach hooks to your handlebars. Definitely from the 40s and 50s. Another little ad. This is a little tuck spot with tiny little notes. A note card. You can do whatever you want with that, but just a nice little tiny tuck spot. Oops, yeah. Here we have another ad, same ad. This came from a grocery sack or a store sack, and inside this envelope we have an ad. Just tuck it in there, and here's one on a directional arrows for your bike from Popular Mechanics. An ad for saddle springs. Center of a signature. This is the collage work on each side of the envelope, and here we have an ad, and not an ad, a picture of putting guns. It says, Brother Joe built this bristling bike to mount part of his gun collection. With a grin, he says it's, quote unquote, a means of transportation for gangsters who can't afford a car. So, kind of funny, of the times. So that was in there. Oh, on this one, yeah, it's blank on the back side. And we've got, plain paper here. Toe clip ad, really cool toe clip ad. They're wired kind of like, let's Let's see if it's going in focus at all. It's like a wire wrapped and it's twisted. Look at that, 12 cents a piece, or pair, 12 cents a pair. So yeah, little things like that throughout. Here's one for the rubbers that go on your pedals. Here's a little bar tuck spot with the collage work I put on there with places for you to write. Another tuck spot with an ad from the Sears Roebuck Company catalog. And inside here we've got another ad and a little note card with a scooter on there if you'd like to write on there. Or you can put anything in there. And this is a full page ad from the Sears Roebuck catalog. I didn't want to just, I wanted the whole thing, but it doesn't fold out because it's so brittle, so I just kind of glued it together, so if you really wanted to read it, you could. Okay, because it's such a really cool piece all about this bike. Got some more paper here, and here we have a Victorian lady with her bike. On the other side, and this is on cardstock, is a place to write. Another tuck spot band here, and a picture of cycling soccer. Ad for tires. Another tuck spot, and behind it I just have a folded up piece of coffee stain paper. It's blank, nothing on it, so you can use it to write additional notes on it. Corner pocket with an ad. And here's one for adding a bicycle seat to the back of the other rider. Double bike. Another envelope with the collage work on both sides. And in this one we have this postcard. Trying to make this really short. So I'm talking really fast. I'm just going to flip through these pages. An ad, and here we have one for a bicycle lamp. We don't have those like that anymore. And then this isn't just got graph like on it. It's real stiff cardstock. A few pages that are empty. An ad for a bike. Writing on this side. This is a big ad for a bike, and I turned it into a tuck spot, and in it we have a picture where they use their head and foot bed and made them into bicycles. Kind of clever. Funny too. Another ad, paper clipped here. Here's another one. Just on parts, and this is what I was saying, some of them have lines on it and some don't. This is authentic vintage paper, theme paper that I bought, already yellowed, original, this is the original yellowing of it. I didn't do that, and it's so brittle that I use it to just mount on the back of pieces like that. A tag with a pocket, and in it we have an ad that you can write on and a tag. And back here's another tuck spot with an add-on bicycle pumps from the Sears and Roebuck catalog. And this right here is a piece. This piece is actually a tea bag and an ad tuck spot. And we've got bicycling lamps. So with writing, you can write on the backs of those. I just put it in there. A little piece of ledger paper, another tuck spot for a wagon that attaches to a bicycle, and here we have one for a bike generator. This is from a magazine, and this is from Sears and Roebuck for tubes, bike tubes. Here's another envelope with the collage work, has to deal with cycling on both sides. And look at that really cool picture. I got this one out of a book that I found at a thrift store. Just really neat. Can't imagine trying to ride a bike and dress like that. Your tubing for your bike pump is the other side of the paper. And here's another tuck spot made with a tag. And we have really cool looking pedals here very elaborate looking cutouts. And those were, what are they, 85 cents a piece. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And we have some ephemera. This one is the wheelman. And we got a tag you can write on. And here's an ad. That tag things. And this one here, you can write on the back. This is another tuck spot. You can even put other things other than that tag behind there. This is the walnut stained paper, and this is the coffee stained paper. Big difference, huh? But still kind of cool. Here's another one of my tea bags. This is a tuck spot. It's an ad for juvenile bicycles. And inside there we have this, which I think this is so neat. They need to be doing these today, but they've got billboards and advertisements on the bicycles. So that goes there. Another tag, and we've got an ad for toe clips, and another ad for a tool bag, and a tag, and another hefty tag here. And we have these you can use as bookmarks, or you can write on them, whatever you would like. And they're tucked back in there. Bicycle stamp. And here's another envelope with the collage on it. And inside here we have these two ads. It has to do with cycling. And this one is on single tube tires. This is for a toolbox. And this I got off of the internet, and I don't like to do that too often, but I really like how it had the breakdown on this bike. I thought it was just kind of neat. And it was patented in 1869. And this is a little tuck spot right here. Ad for sewed leather grips, and I just put a little paper clip here to hold it in place so it wouldn't fall out of the book. You can tuck the other things in this side, and that's it. And that's the back. And like I said, lots of ephemera in this one, but there's also plenty of room for you to write in. So if you're interested, and this will be listed in my Etsy shop under Beads, Boxes, and Beyond. And give me a thumbs up if you like the journal, if you like the video. And visit my site on Etsy. I also have a Facebook page called Beads, Boxes, and Beyond, where I will be posting things there too every once in a while. So thanks again for stopping in. I appreciate it. And you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.